Hi everybody, welcome to Bandera House of Extrusion. We are here today to show you our 5-layer technology for heavy duty bags application. This event is in cooperation with Frevan and Boruj Borealis for the supply of raw material and all additives and the master batch needed for the film running here. At the moment, as you see, we are streaming our open house. Really the plan at the beginning was to invite you personally here with us. Unfortunately, nowadays issue with COVID-19 doesn't allow you to meet you personally. So, a few logistic information before start with the description of the line and everything. Please take care to turn off your microphone and your webcam to avoid any disturbs in the streaming. Another thing that I want to tell you is that if you prefer to see the show at higher resolution, at also higher frame rate, in the comment area there is the link of the YouTube page where you can also follow our streaming. So let's go ahead with a brief introduction of what is heavy duty bags. Heavy duty bags is actually a packaging system widely used for a wide range of application, fertilizers, polymeric raw material, chemicals. It's a very big market, many, and also a very competitive market. That's why we want to propose you something a step ahead from standard 3-layer lines normally used for this kind of application. Another thing that I want to underline is that heavy duty bag market is a growing market due to the fact that in many countries there is a quick migration from polypropylene woven bags to more reliable and thin polyethylene film. So let's go ahead with the line description. Let's follow the flow of the polymer from the dosing unit to the winder. So, the machine is equipped by 5 gravimetric batch system dosing unit, with 4 components for every dosing unit. Clearly, the dosing system manage the correct percentage dosing of the different components and also the blending of the different polymers we are putting in each extruders. Not only, the dosing unit monitor the actual output of each extruder and can modify the RPM of each screw to get the correct layer thickness and the set layer ratio of our film structure. All the data and all the commands of the dosing unit are fully integrated in our HMI. So all you can set, get information and whatever directly from our HMI, from the HMI installed in our machine. So let's go ahead with extruders. Bandera is active in extruders manufacturing from 1946. We're very proud to tell you that what you see here is 100% manufactured and designed and manufactured in our facility here of Busto Arsizio with the higher possible standards or higher possible standards in alloy and material used to guarantee the longer lifetime of our screw and barrels. Moreover, the design of the screws are engineered to guarantee the best possible compromise between mixing and low shear stress to guarantee the higher possible performance of the film we get actually from our machine. All the extruders is equipped by grooved feeding zone with dedicated thermoregulation unit for each one of our machine to get the best specific output. And the configuration here of this line is 4 50 mm extruders for skins and subskins, and a core layer of an extruder of 75 mm for the core layer. A special focus, we decided to modify a little bit the screw design of the core layer, also to give you the possibility to run regrinded in the core layer to be ready for what the market is asking now and for the future. Okay, now I would like to pass the floor to one of our partners in this event, our friend Peter from Boruj in Abu Dhabi. He will give us some more detail on what we are running now, the team structure, and also more data and more information about the grades, the polymer grades we are using. Thank you, Peter.
This is Peter Malmros, Application Development Manager in Boruj. I will speak about HDSS solutions with Borstar and Antio products from Boruj and Borealis. Thanks to Bandera to having this open house, and we have to take it as a live stream open house. Application overview with HDSS. HDSS structure typically consists of different materials ranging from polypropylene, raffia, paper plastic laminations to 100% polyolefin-based co-extrusion structures. Blown film HDSS is mainly tube form with thickness between 100 to 200 micron and are designed for carry up to 50 kilo, and the most common weight is 25 kilo. Typical applications for HDSS as package is raw materials like plastic resins, chemical products, fertilizers. HDSS packaging is also used in food items such as rice, salt, sugar, pet food, etc. It's very suitable for food packaging since the taste and odor is extremely good and low in Borstar products. HDSS applications requirements: film stiffness during packaging, storage, transport, require excellent mechanical properties such as dart impact, tear strength and puncture. Optimal film thickness distribution with good creep resistance is very important in this kind of applications. Sufficient heat sealing range for trouble-free sealing, high packaging speed, also very important. Low inside friction for easy filling, and there should not be no blocking issues to keep up the speed in bagging operation. Optimal coefficient of friction. Bag surface ensure stability during palletizing so that bags is not moving away from each other. Film toughness to prevent bagging failures, product spoilage during material handling. drop test is critical and should pass the specification. Good processability, high production output with very good bubble stability is very, very important in this production. HDSS market trends. Growth in HDSS packaging requirement. Increasing global trade means more transportation of goods. The need protection during warehousing and transportation. Requirement is growing with expansion of polyolefin production, especially in Middle East. Replacement of paper PP woven by PE. Improved packaging efficiency and reduced cost for film converters. End user requirement of better quality bags for material handling, improved bag performance, less dust, better stacking, easy to handle. Importance of overall packaging performance for brand image. Higher requirements on HDSS film performance. More metallocene is in the formulation or biomodal polymers to meet tougher mechanical requirements. Higher output and co-extrusion, blown film line 400 kilo and more is the latest trend. And this is a result of good cooperation between resin suppliers and machine suppliers across the value chain to achieve this output. Higher requirements on bag drop performance and creep resistancy. Film performance has to meet down gauging requirements of 120 to 140 micron. In the past, long time back, the first HDSS was 220 micron, so we have to produce the same bag with half the thickness with the same performance or better today. HDSS market needs. This is a 3-layer heavy-duty HDSS bag. Antio combined with Borstar PE material offer complete HDSS solution, helping customers to address market trends of down gauging with superior performance. So Boruj LLD bimodal LLD PE and bimodal Antio bimodal polymer used in the skin layers to provide outstanding mechanical properties, bubble stability and tear resistance. The Boruj bimodal medium density in the core layer for toughness, stiffness, balance, as well good creep properties. HDB in the core layer improves the stiffness, creep properties while keeping the dart impact tear properties supported by high performance Antio and Borstar LLD and MD solutions. So in this slide you can see two different thicknesses, 150 to 180 micron, where you're using Borstar and LLDPE, Borstar LLD and medium density in the core. For the market trend, you need to use Antio in all layers to secure the mechanical properties when you do the down gauging to 120, 140 micron. HDSS with FK1820 and the new HD FP5600 in the film with customer specifications. In the skin layer, we are using Antio FK1820 together with Borstar 2230. In the core layer, we are using medium density Borstar FP1350 with Antio as an impact modifier plus 5600 plus white master batch. The HD is there to improve the creep resistance. So performance benefit of combining Antio FK1820 and FP5600 is easy processability, lower motor loads and melt pressure, which is very important to reach right output. Lower sealing temperature for high speed, good creep performance, better pallet stacking, especially in double stack and when you put the pallets on the top of each other. Good dart impact, tear and tensile performance, optimal coefficient of friction for smoother and faster performance on the packaging line. Down gauged to 120 micron without compromising the film performance. We can see the radar or spider shot next here we can see how we compare with the target film with Boruj film. And we can clearly see how Boruj is stretching the mechanical properties as well other important properties for a HDSS bag. This is two formulations, 140 micron and 180 micron. If we start with the 180 micron, this is a combination in the skin layers of Antio and the Borstar LLDPE. In the core layer we have medium density. To go for the 140 micron HDSS film, we need to increase the amount of Antio and as well in the core and the skin layers to meet the mechanical performance. If we look into the spider charts, we have customer benchmark as well existing film, and we can see how Boruj film is stretching the limits and exceeding the performance of typical market standard. Value proposition for 5-layer heavy-duty shipping sack. We can see now we are moving from a long time back mono-layer, 3-layer and 5-layer to meet the market trends. The film is getting thinner and thinner and we need the same performance or better. We are still using 25 kilo. So if we look into a 5-layer structure, we are using Boruj LLDPE and Antio in the skin layers to provide outstanding mechanical bubble stability and tear resistance. We use Boruj Borealis MDPE in the core and sub-skin layers for toughness, stiffness balance, as well good creep resistance. HDPE in the core layer and sub-skin layer improves the stiffness and creep properties, while dart impact and tear properties are supported by the high performance Antio products. So with this 5-layer structure, you get more flexibility to use different materials to maximize the performance of a 5-layer structure, and also that you can maybe in the future use recycled material as well when that is needed. Borstar and Antio and in HDSS solution, what we can see, you have a smooth packaging operation of more than 2,000 bags. Stable pallet shape, better stackability, high ambient temperature, especially in the Middle East region where temperatures can go very, very high. Very good homogenization of the PE products, better dart impact, tear and creep properties with good stiffness. Package performance ensure with 100% Borstar and Antio products. On the picture on the right hand side you can see 120 micron HDSS pallet stacking problem at 70 degrees in a warehouse in Middle East with double stacking, which can be avoided by using Borstar FP5600 HDPE, medium density and Antio products. So if we look into the product slate of Borstar these days, we have increased the number of products to meet the market trends by our new Antio bimodal Tur polymers FK 1820, 1828, which we secure high mechanical properties and good sealability. FP 2230, 2235 is there to give a strong body in the structure and also secure that we can maximize the high output with an extremely good processability and bubble stability. We have the medium density 2310, 1350, good mechanical properties and also good creep resistance. At the end of the day, when we go into the lower thicknesses, we need to increase the whole density of the structure by using HDPE to secure the creep resistance for long transportation and also make sure that the quality of the bag is the same when it's leaving Boruj Borealis until it reaches the customer. So by this, I would like to say thank you to Bandera, who is helping us with showing their fantastic house of extrusion and also showing the high performance products from Borealis, Boruj, which is customized to have the highest performance in HDSS bags. Thank you so much from Borealis and Boruj.
Thank you, Peter. Again, before proceed with the line description, we want kindly to ask you to double check if your webcam and your microphone have to be disabled. Otherwise, it's a bit of problem for us to make everything smooth. Another important thing, if you have some doubt or you want to ask some questions before the end of the streaming, we will save some time for all what you want to write us. So feel free to use the comment tool of WebEx or YouTube, or write directly to our sales area manager your question. We will try our best to answer you just after we finish to describe our machine. Okay, we are now in front of our 5-layer blown thin die, the real heart of our machine. This is a new project of Bandera. The die design is by spiral. It's a spiral mandrel concept with lateral distribution. The engineering is done trying to get the minimum residence time of the melt in the die, and so stress it less as possible. We have an installed 180 millimeter die lip set with 1.8 mm of gap. Please take a look also on what are some of the data of this process. You see, we are now running at about 425 kilograms per hour. Definitely a very good output for 180 mm setup. And you also see how nice and very well controlled is the melt pressures in the die, and also the melt temperature very, very well controlled. Another very important thing that gives us the possibility to get this very big output with such small die lip set is the air ring. This is the last model of automatic air ring, 3-flow model, so with a counterflow that cools down the lower neck, and just one inlet for as main air supply to maintain a clear environment here around the machine. Also, we work a lot in Bandera to optimize the cooling done by the IBC. So I would like to say that the amount of air that we exchange in a so small bubble, it's really huge. We have 15 kilowatts blowers just for the IBC in and out. Clearly, this requires a very fast and very accurate IBC control done by these 4 sensors and our design IBC valve. The IBC setup includes Also, foremost sensor that I don't know if you can see from this position, over the calibration basket that monitor online the film size and can manage automatically eventual film width change, or if something happened during the process, can correct the film width. For example, if the environmental temperature in your facility change or issue like that. Okay, now I want to pass the floor to Mr. Conti, R&D manager of our other partner in this event, Frevan. So Luigi, please feel free to go ahead with your presentation.
Hi everybody, my name is Luigi Conti and I've been the technical manager of Frevan for 10 years. I will take a few minutes to introduce my company, which is an Italian master batch manufacturer. First of all, I want to emphasize that in our philosophy, the master batch is not only a product, but a service. We think that if we want to remain on the market, we must provide a complete range of products. We must guarantee quality, respect for delivery times, price of course, but also the assistance before and after the sales, as well as the current information relating to the regulatory aspects. This is possible thanks to our experience, which dates back to 1948, through 3 generations of the same family of owners. Over time, starting from a plant located near Milano, Frevan also grows thanks to its ability to cooperate with the main market players. One of the most important characteristics of Frevan is to offer itself not only as a supplier or as a customer, but as a partner able to discuss, be proactive, help to develop projects or ideas. In 2018, Frevan celebrates its 70th anniversary. Today there are 3 factories. The headquarters, they are located in Nerviano, near Milano. Speedy Master, that is located in Formigine, near Maranello, Modena. It is a company specialized in small to medium-sized production batch with a special attitude towards the local market and very fast service. Frevan France is our factory located in Saint-Trier, near Geneva. They are oriented towards technopolymers and color for cosmetics and special effects such as glitter or metallics. You can visit their laboratory with a color reference and come back with a kilo sample on the same day. The 3 plants are separated independent, but at the same time they can work in coordination to reach the maximum efficiency. We born as producers of colors and we produce them for all the application of plastics. We can provide samples in form of plaques, bottles, films, sheets or granules. We have a deep knowledge of the colors of plastics, starting from the color theory models up to market needs in terms of performance such as yield and visual appearance, but also durability, weather resistance and so on. A large part of our values are white master batches, mainly produced in Italy. The product we have provided for this open day is a 60% standard titanium dioxide master batch based on LDPE. This product is a very flexible master batch due to the possibility of being used on different applications. Besides our standard products, we are able to supply any type of white master batch you need. We can use different titanium dioxide and modify its concentrations, introduce additive or using different raw material dedicated to a different process. This is a quick tour in our Milano factory. You can see the silos to homogenize the material dedicated to each extruder. Our largest plant for the production of white master batch then can reach up to 2,500 kilos per hour, and finally the automated line for packaging. 10 people work in the laboratory, where we develop new products and where we can guarantee the quality, checking the characteristics of each master batch. We verify the dispersion visually by producing the film. We can quantify the quality of dispersion with filter tests directly on the granules, measure the ash content, moisture, and the different properties such as MFI, chemical composition with FTIR analysis, etc. Large production volumes are also dedicated to our additive range. Today we are using an internal lubricant based on fluoropolymer dispersion. We are able to supply different formulations of this class of additives, for example with thermostabilization dedicated to cast lines. Everyone knows the property of silica. In this case, the silica used with a homogeneous particle size and high purity is an excellent compromise between anti-blocking performance and optical characteristics. It is a light stabilizer based on mass dispersion, which allows to extend the life of plastic film exposed to sunlight. We have extensive experience in agriculture, in particular on greenhouse coverage. Therefore, we know very well the advantages and limitations of the different stabilizers in terms of durability, chemical resistance, synergistic behavior with different additives, and correct dosage in the multi-layer structure of the film. At the end of production, it is possible to use this product to speed up the cleaning of the production plant. We have different products for different needs, always supplied with instructions for use. Finally, a short view of our additive catalog. There are many master batches, and for each main product class, it is possible to identify or create, according to your needs, the correct formula in terms of raw material and concentration. I want to thank Costruzioni Meccaniche Luigi Bandera SPA for this opportunity and all of you for attention. Please visit our website. I'm available for any questions, and you can write directly to me or my colleagues to receive all the information you need.
Thank you, Luigi. Okay, we are on the first floor of our line. Just a quick look inside the electrical cabinet of this machine, just to underline the quality of the component we use in this machine, but generally in all Bandera machines. Quality of the components and overall quality of the wiring. We use here a Siemens environment, so PLC, drives, etc. that we choose Siemens to guarantee to our customer local service in case of any trouble also in the future, but also the possibility to have a 360-degree teleservice possibility. So on this machine, just plugging an Ethernet cable to our teleservice router, one of our service engineer can be connected to your line and help you, not just for the machine process, but also in case of fault of one of the drives or some issue coming in the PLC and in the software. Okay, let's go ahead. Here, on the first floor, just a quick look to the position where we place some of the equipment, like the air cooler in this position. This is in view of the optimization of the necessary installation area of this line. We want to give to all our customers the possibility to install a so performant machine, also if they don't have a wide area available in their facility. Okay, here we are at the second floor. Profile scanner, as mentioned before, linked to the I-ring for the automatic adjustment of the profile, of the thickness profile. This is a pretty dedicated device for small bubble application. You see that we have this counter frame that guarantee a good that guarantee that the capacitive probe remain always in good contact versus the film. This to avoid any reading issue that can affect the regulation of the air ring. Let's go up to the takeoff floor. Takeoff. This device is pretty dedicated to heavy-duty bag application. You can see that we have more than one nip roll, more than one motorized rod, and more than one nipping point. This is because we follow a concept of soft nipping of the film. Our customer many times claim that with standard takeoff, with standard out of unit, sometimes can happen that the edges of the film, if are nipped when the temperature of the film itself is too high, lose a lot of mechanical properties. So actually we generate some weak line in correspondence of the edges of the film. With this solution, the first nipping point actually have a small gap, doesn't push the film versus the steel roll. So the film pass afterwards in set of cooling S-wrap rolls, thermoregulated by thermoregulation unit, and just afterwards is nipped definitely by the second motorized roll. For the rest, the aligning unit with the bending bar is a pretty standard application for blown film line. Just take a look to how we place the wiring and the water pipe supply. Before in the past there was a different solution that sometimes was causing some maintenance issue. With this new system, we should get big benefit from this point of view. Okay, now let's go down to the winder. here we are at the end of our process, winding. This winder is dedicated to heavy-duty bag application. We can manage reels up to 1,500 millimeter as maximum width diameter. We can wind on 3 and 6 inch shaft. I want to underline that we pay a lot of attention during the engineering of this winder on the safety installed. There is 3 sets of light barrier to be sure that your operators are always in the safe condition in all the winding or changeover condition of the winder. Okay, so it's arrived now the time to thank all the people that cooperate with us and work here and make possible this event. First of all, we want to thank Borealis and Boruj Group, and obviously also Frevan for cooperation and also the intervention that done during this event. We want to thank the company that purchased this machine and the trust in Bandera 5-layer technology for heavy-duty bag, a company in the Gulf area. We really want to thank the operator that are here now and in the past days work around the clock to make everything possible. So Mattia, Carmelo, Gianluca, Luca and Simone. A big thank you also to Industria Creativa, so the company and all the guys here that help us a lot and manage all the audio and video, and also not least this slideshow with this nice Italian flag projected on the line. Very proud to be Italian. And that's it. A great thank you to you for the time that you decide to spend following us. Remember that in few minutes we will back again, so be patient a few minutes more. And please feel free to place your question and doubts. In few minutes we will try our best to answer to what you wrote in the comments area in WebEx dedicated tool. So for the moment, thank you, see you soon. Pietro, metti la mascherina normale. Prova a parlare. Sentite?
Thank you very much, Fabio. Thank you for the nice journey that we had over this. Sorry, hold on a sec. Okay. Thank you, Fabio, again for the nice journey and for the nice session that we had. And thank you very much for all the attendance to this event. We are more than glad to have you here online. And of course, we also would like to see you personally in the next future as well. Now we got some question from our participant to this event, so we can start with some practical ones. Okay, we have one question about the quality of the winded films. So customer is asking about if the recipe is a sticky one, how the tube is. So we would like to easily show to the customer that a tubular can be easily opened. This is as a first practical things. So to have a
It's a bit tricky.
with the tube forms and the gloves and all the disposable security items, but yeah, this is the quality and the excellent result we had. Another practical point is about the height of the line. So if you can kindly give us some measure of the line.
Yeah, we actually, the machine is actually 14 meter at the floor, at the last floor, and then we have 2 additional meter to include the takeoff. So roughly we need 16 plus 1 meter to fit the machine in your building.
Thank you. Another question is related to the famous ratio between output and kilowatt per hour consumption. So if you can guide us, thank you very much.
Yeah, actually, F is so high output help us a lot to guarantee and maintain a lower specific consumption. From the measure we done in the last trials day, we remain between 0.32 to 0.38 kilowatt per kilo. Clearly a lot depends from the recipe we actually extrude and the polymer we have in the extruder. Clearly metallocene and HDB need a bit more power to be extruded.
Thank you. We can proceed with another one, which is how does Bandera control and adjust the thickness via stream or heaters?
Yeah, here, but normally in Bandera we use air stream control to have the automatic adjustment of the thickness. So the air ring you see is actually segmented, and for every segment we have a stepper motor that allows us to change the flow, the air stream in each segment, and consequently the cooling. So we can control the extension of the film, how much the pressure inside the bubble extends each segment of the bubble. And in this way, we control the thickness.
Perfect. Now, from our side, we're not receiving any here question, but we would like, of course, with the full team, the sales side, the technical side, the R&D team, the technical division, please feel free to raise your hands during some dedicated events or during some dedicated talks, phone conference, and feel free to get in touch for any further details related to this line, heavy-duty bags 5-layer, and of course to all the other packaging portfolio of Bandera, which is fully wide, from starting with the packaging, going to heavy-duty bags, and jumping to geomembrane line and agricultural film line. So I would thank you very much, Fabio, for the nice presentation, and I will give again the floor to you, so to full present the team. Thank you very much.
Again, we really would like to thank all the guys here, Luca, Carmelo, Gianluca, Simone and Mattia, and of course Mr. Giovanni Bandera that is here with us. Thank you to everybody for all the efforts you've done today and in the previous days. Thank you very much. See you soon.